Hi everyone, this is Nancy Dasser's Treasure. How you doing? Homesteading and gardening. And it's been a week. Just been busy, been searching for planters and there's ones at Home Depot people last year used them and everything. My hand's itching. And it's the stackable ones. So I looked online. Supposed to have them in the store. Yeah, I have them in the store. Came back home. Checked again yesterday. Oh, now it says you have to order them online and you can pick them up at the store. So, that's something we'll be doing in a couple weeks. I was just like, oh man, yeah, go get them. No. Get ready to start doing some stuff. No. And I'm not starting seeds inside this year. I don't know what happened last year. They started doing good and then just nothing. So I don't know if it's something inside here or what it was. So I'm going to do a little bit different this year. So I just gotta get the planters. I have a good idea what I'm gonna do. Out front, I'm gonna get some self-watering planters. They're about this big around, about 10-12 inches tall, maybe a little bit taller than that, for some herbs and flowers out there. And then out here, I'll do those stackable ones plus some other planters, and probably do some like carrots and beets, and I'm gonna try to do mini bok choy and maybe some lettuce. So yeah, since we got excuse me, I thought I got all the stuff out of my eyes. I thought since someone paid rent and I talked to them about the sunflowers and everything, so they know what I'm basically planting this year. But I told her it was a dwarf sunflower. She goes, maintenance men would have never done that. She goes, if they did, they'd been in a lot of trouble. So now we're gonna have lots of flowers. But hold on, I don't want to cough in your ear. Sorry about that. Yes, coffee was made too, but I don't know if you can hear me coughing over there or not. Yeah, silence mess. So that's what we're doing this weekend. Last week was just busy with schoolwork and Valentine's Day and making cards for Mommy and Daddy. And no, I did not film making the chocolates this time because I didn't have my director. I call her my director, my daughter-in-law, to hold the camera. And since my phone, and that'd be kind of hard for her to hold it over here at the mic. So we're still working that out. But that's okay. On that, here is the box that Miss Sandy sent me, that she got me, because I know a couple of people asked me what kind of mic it was. There you go. That's the one she sent me. So, and she found it on Amazon, and I'm so excited. That was just so cool. And thank you, Sandy, again. But yeah, I was just looking at the time. You know, you sit here and talk, and I'm quite sure I'm not the only one that does it. You sit here and talk within your mind. It's thinking about other things that should be doing or what time it is, and yeah. I think that's a Southern thing, because I think a lot of people know I am not really from Ohio. I am from Virginia, and if you can't tell by the way I talk. So yes, I guess that's a Southern thing of multitasking. We can talk and think of other things at the same time, or talk about one subject, switch to another subject, and go back to the same subject we were talking about the first time. I've done that before. So, yeah. A lot of people do. It's just the way we grew up, I guess. Who knows? That's the fun part. Because someone asked me that I worked with, do you know you do what I just said? You talk about one thing and then I was like, yeah, because you talk about one thing and it reminds you of something else, and you gotta say that for next, and then you just go right back to what you were talking about the first time. It's easy peasy, you know? Yeah. To me, it's just easy peasy. So if you watch Stringfield Ridge Farm, Teresa and Lee do that a lot too. So, and getting started on Homestead with Bob, I've seen us all Southerners do that. So, if you're a Northerner, maybe you do the same thing. I don't know. And I'm not trying to put labels or anybody, so don't get that. As just something I think people in the South do. As I am 50 years old, I'll be 51 next year. I grew up in the 70s. I was born in 69, so I heard people talking like that all my life. So like I said, I don't know if it's a Southern thing or not. That's just the way I was brought up. My dad had 16 brothers and sisters. So, you know, there were around a lot of people. And that's just the way we talked. So, but it was fun. Excuse me, there's that cough. The sinus thing. You waking up? Oh, I've been awake. The weather. We just blame it on the weather because sometimes that's all it is, the weather. And we did do the Broom challenge and have not posted that. We did that last week and we tested it again yesterday. And the Broom still stands up. So I'm thinking that it's not just for February 10th. And if everybody remembers basic elementary, middle school science or whatever, now the Earth is on two axes. It's on an axis, the North and South Pole. Further away for winter, closer for summer. You know, we're in that middle stage where we're getting closer. Well, yeah, we're getting there. It's the 17th, 18th. So it's only a month away, 4 weeks. So, you know, maybe the Earth stands still a little bit longer, or straight up and down longer than we think, before it starts to turn back towards the sun. Because if you look at, I look at AccuWeather, AccuWeather, and you can look back at the past year. It shows you what they forecast for, you know, the next month's temperatures and everything, and when it starts to get warm and cool in that transition. Well, you know, the transition is not for another month. So maybe that Broom can stand up for a whole month. That'd be a good experiment to try out. And we'll see what it does. But as of yesterday, we took the Broom. My son did it, and that Broom stood straight up. Very interesting. Let's see what else is going on. I did a little bit of sewing, and that's over there. I wanted to just show you the finished product because I'm almost done with it. I started another crochet project. I'm almost done with this one. Well, this is one half. I'm working on the other half. So that's almost done. We did a lot of cleaning up and straightening up. I got, spring cleaning stuff. That's boring. That's to clean. Nobody. My granddaughter, she was so funny yesterday. Oh, I do like to clean my toys. I told her, I said, God give us things to take care of, and the better we take care of things, the more things we get. And that is the only way I could explain it. But her mom goes, because when you have nice stuff, you need to keep it nice. So, they literally look at me so funny. Mom, why do you have to put biblical things and everything? I said, because we do. This is the way I was raised. But you do. But God, in the Bible, it tells you to take care of the things that you have. And these things will be added to you. So, she did. She did very well after cleaning everything up and everything. And finally getting all the Legos off her table. And the mat that was on her table. Then she realized, I can play with Play-Doh on my Connect Sand. So, overall, it was good. And she's finished. Basically, she's finished all her the math work that they sent her for school. But then they said, emailed us. Every week we get a letter for what they're supposed to be doing for the whole year. Now they said they're supposed to know addition and subtraction. I'm like, you couldn't have said that at the beginning of the year? That's alright. She's ahead of the game. Nana makes sure that she's ahead of the game. Yep. My son that I live with, we live together. Put it that way because we help each other out. He's 27. I had to think about that. He's 27, but I homeschooled him and he graduated at 14. Think about that. Went to college at 17 and graduated at 18. So, let's homeschool, yes. All the way. I support it. 100%. Not only because of safety for our kids out of the public school system, but the education-wise that they can get from home is far better than what they get. I'm not knocking private schools or Christian schools. I graduated from a Christian school. Went to Christian school all my life. And A's and B's and everything, but at homeschool, I'm sorry, it tops everything. So everybody out there that homeschools, thumbs up for you. Because I've done it and I'm doing it again. Wouldn't change a thing. So keep up the good work. Well, that's what we've been doing. Just a little this and that, and here and there. Spending family time together over the weekend and everything. I haven't done a grocery haul in a long time. We just get the same things over and over. Nothing new. But we did do a little prepping over the weekend. Not because of the coronavirus. Okay, I'm not even going there because, believe me, as a former EMT, you still just do the basic things. Wash your hands, all that stuff. And there's so many videos out about that. I don't need to touch on it. But it's still winter. But in a little over a month, it's going to be spring. We already see the bad weather coming. Down south, with all the rain, the flooding. Somehow, I don't know why, this little area of Ohio misses all the snow. Even misses the rain half the time. And everybody gets all the snow up that way, north. New York and all them, my heart goes out to them. I'm praying for their safety. Maine, all of them, all up there, Canada. I know they're used to it, but this year has just been really weird. But, yes, prepping this year, if this a foresee of what spring and summer is going to be like, tornadoes already been everywhere. Oh, it's just, who knows? So I'd rather be safe than sorry. So yes, we did a little bit of prepping this weekend. We have enough, like water and toilet paper. I'll get some more paper towels and stuff like that. Downstairs pantry, I need to organize that a little bit better. I just been putting bags of the food, canned food down there. I've had on the 7th, I had rearrange everything because there's a water leak when it rains from the south. So, from that way. When the rain comes from that way, the leak's down our front door, down to the basement. Yes, the apartment people already know it. They didn't fix it. So, we had to move a lot of stuff around to make sure our stuff doesn't get wet. So, and then we put basically canned food right at that area, but like 2 feet away from the wall. So if it rains, they can still get back there and do whatever they need to do. So, yeah, I need another shelf. It's a white shelf. The stackable white shelves, plastic ones, but we're missing a couple of long. It's like that white shelf. But I'm missing some pieces. So it's just 2 on 2. It's 4, but 2 they're separated. Let's put it that way. So I have 4 shelves, but they're not stackable. 2 are stackable and 2 other stackables, but not complete stackables. I hope you understand what that means. But I need some more shelves. So I'll be looking into that too. As far as medical supplies, look at that kit from Sam's Club. But that's not big enough for me. That's still not enough. Because you just never know. Not only for your family, but whoever else you might need to help. So we'll be working on that too. But that is just about it. Me rambling on. But that's what we've been doing this week and getting stuff prepared and straightened up and everything. One piece of advice, and I've always done this, and this has nothing to do with in the news or what anybody else has said. We have done this since I can remember. When you have video cameras, you have a cell phone. Even with regular cameras, my granddaughter got Polaroid for Christmas one year. Go around and take pictures of everything that you own. Everything. Even if you think it's the most silliest thing that you have, take a picture of it. Because when things happen and they want the insurance company, make a list of all the stuff you have. I was like, huh? Yeah, you can't remember every little thing, even down to the erasable pens that you have. So take a picture of everything, record it somehow or another, write it down of everything that you have. Keep it rare, like in a lock box or a safety box, or even if those and this is going to sound silly, but the gun ammo boxes, they're waterproof. They may not be fireproof, but they're waterproof. Put paperwork in there. It's a good way to keep the things organized. So, I hope everybody's having a good day and enjoyed yesterday off. 3-day weekend. Now it's back to the grindstone. So, everybody have a good week, and I'll see you on the next video. And if you haven't, subscribe. I'm quite sure the button's over here, over there, down there, over there somewhere. Something like that going on. And there'll be another video over here or over here. And I'm trying to promote a couple of channels as I go. So if you see another channel, click on it. Go visit them and see what they're up to. And thank you for watching Ashes Treasure Homesteading and Gardening, and you have a wonderful day.